Good morning and welcome back to Tommy's Tesla Tech and Travel. It's a new era in the show. Last night was the first night I actually started my insulin, checking blood sugar and all that stuff. It was daunting, it was scary. One of my fears I have is being put in a situation where I have no idea what's going on. It's a control thing, which I'm perfectly aware of. And I was scared. Let's call it what it is. I was scared to do all that stuff, to start all that stuff, because I had never done it before. No one's ever shown me how to do it. I was really diving in, both feet, blind. But luckily, I had my mom who's diabetic too, my aunt who's diabetic, and my wife who reads directions help me out with my insulin and then testing my blood sugar this morning. I feel like I'm on the right track. But like I said in the last video that I talked about my diabetes stuff in, that's not going to control my life. I'm still going to do what I want, just obviously with some adjustments. And when I say I do what I want, I'm not going to go out and like a pound of cake or anything like that. But no, I'm going to watch what I eat, get back exercising, not let this control and dictate my life. So that's kind of what we're doing today. I'm going to go price out a couple things as far as exercise goes, because I actually do miss exercising. I can't do it right now because of my ear, but I'd rather not put it off, because we all know if we put things off, chances of us coming back to them are slim, pun intended. We're heading over to Dick's Sporting Goods. I'm gonna take a look at a stationary bike. Because fun fact, dark secret time, I never learned to ride a bike. I know, right? And the sad part is I have a bike in our garage that I got for our kids, and they still have never ridden it because I'm like, who's gonna teach them? Here we are at Dick's Sporting Goods in Tucson Mall. So the one I was looking at looks to be online only, but you can have it shipped to the store. And some of these prices are kind of crazy for me for a stationary bike, but to be fair, it's been a while since I've actually worked out. There's another place I want to try here in town, but they don't open for another couple hours. I might have just witnessed the true end of an era. Yes, it's still early. All the anchor stores from the mall are open, and I was going to walk to one of the other ones, but the mall doesn't actually open for like half an hour. The entrance to the mall was closed inside the anchor store, Dick's. So I walked over to JCPenney's to use their entrance. That entrance to the mall is closed too. So I asked somebody, I'm like, hey, why are all the entrances to the mall closed? They said, oh, the mall doesn't open until 11. I'm like, yeah, but you have all the mall walkers that come in the morning. They used to be a big thing here because it's so hot. They would open it early so, you know, older folks or whoever can walk in peace and get some exercise in. They said, oh, we haven't done that for a while. I'm like, are all the mall walkers gone? Is this a passé thing? Am I witnessing the end of the era of the mall walker? I got a little sad, y'all. So now I got to drive to the other side of the mall and check out one of these other stores. First world problem. Like I said, I'm trying to exercise more, and I was trying to walk over there. And I mean, is that a weird thing to think about? It's the end of the mall walker era. You know, I remember going there like right when the mall first opened as a teenager and just seeing like all the older folks walking around, and it was just normal. So we can't even walk in the mall anymore. Man, I think this bothers me more than anyone else, but it just kind of blew my mind. All right, well, since we're here at the mall, I was going to drive over to Macy's because as we learned in a couple videos back, they actually have a lot of the Chase action figures that a lot of people are looking for. I have to remember, I've been going through a lot this last week and a half. My wife's been going through a lot this last week and a half. So have my kids. So I thought it'd be fun maybe to give them a little surprise. Stop Macy's, more specifically, Toys R Us and Macy's. I don't know if y'all remembered, I said I'm going to stop using my new camera with the suction cup in the car because I've already flung it twice by accident. I didn't listen. I had it hung up right now. I would take it off and nearly dropped it again. I really need to stop using this camera in the car. There it is. Good old Jeffrey Giraffe. Let's check it out. Well, dang it. That wasn't there when I got mine. And this is what I was talking about here. The boys both really like these. They love the Kong and Godzilla movie. So we'll give them 2 more of these. I really didn't look around last time I was here because I was just so taken aback by the fact they had my Turtles figures I was looking for. So let's see what else they have. Ha! Mall walkers still exist. I wonder why the other ones were closed and why they thought that the mall was supposed to be closed. Let's go walk around there in a minute. Yep, mall walking is still alive and good. However, I wanted to come over to the Container Store, which is also supposed to be open, but that entrance is closed here in the mall as well. And back to what I was talking to earlier about the lifestyle changes when it comes to like diet and everything else. I can't eat a lot of the stuff I used to. So like for instance, this morning I had lightly salted rice cakes with avocado and bacon. So basically 0 carbs. So naturally I'm hungry. But I also have to watch what I eat out in public now too, because like I would eat whatever I want. I mean, small doses, try anything. And I'm gonna have to cut back on 98% of that stuff. And that sucks, but that's life. And I know I said I wasn't gonna spend all these videos talking about it, but you have to cut me some slack. This is still brand new to me. This is literally day 2 of. So right now I'm gonna head to Best Buy. So I wanna see if they have the Govee lights I've been looking for there, because hopefully they price match. Because Govee's website currently has them for $20 cheaper than any store I've looked at. So we're gonna head over there, and then I was gonna stop by Harbor Freight But nah, I'm not sure if I want to do that because I got to pick up Henry in like 2 hours. And another thing I wanted to touch on, I know, so one of my friends reached out to me and was like, hey man, you look like you're doing really well post-surgery. Admittedly, I'm doing way better than I did the last previous times. But you guys are seeing the highlights on here. Like for my little 5-10 minute videos that are recorded throughout the day. In between those, like right now, I just walked around the mall a little bit. That really took a lot out of me. My ear is killing me now. Turning this way is fine. It's turning that way that hurts. Am I recovering? Yes. Am I there? No. Like originally, I even told my boss, like, yeah, my goal is to come back earlier than they say. Today is any indication, and I'm out the halfway point for me coming back to work. I'm actually hoping it's enough time. Sorry, that's exactly what I'm talking about. That hurt. I think it's gonna be Best Buy than home. Well, that was annoying. I just took a back road to get to Best Buy that's little used, and apparently it's blocked off now. So so the pain I'm talking about is from here all the way down, then around the inner part of the ear. I just can't wait to have my actual follow-up so he can debride my ear, take all the crap that's out of there, because I'm not really allowed to. And in fact, I've already done a couple things I'm not supposed to, but when I say not supposed to, I mean like, they told me like, don't touch it or anything. I finally used one of the medical wipes they gave me to clean off all the dead skin on the back because it was, ugh. But we're still heading to bed. If I wasn't already about to turn in the parking lot, I'd just be heading home right now. On the bright side, I don't know how bright side this is, but it's bright for me. I always had this little indentation right here from where they did some of my other surgeries where they actually had to like shave off some of the bone stuff. I don't feel that indentation. It's like, it's smooth again. So I'm also wondering though if all the packing I know that's still in my head and in my ear is filling that void in that cavern. I don't know, I guess we'll find out. Like I've said before, I don't feel comfortable taking my regular camera into the place I bought it from, so phone time. Dang it. So I finally picked up the Govee lights I've been looking for. However, it's a different name and title and different model number than the ones I've been looking online that are currently on sale. So I decided to buy them and give them a try. And worst case scenario, I can bring them back in the next 15 days. But this is them right here. And I just opened it up. It has the correct camera. The camera that's on the picture is not the same thing, but it looks to be the correct one I've been looking for. But it's a 3S and I can't find anything online about it. So I guess we're gonna have to talk about that. Hello again. It's actually a couple days later. I'm just wearing the same thing because of continuity. So after I filmed that last part, I was literally out for the rest of the day. Between my ear, everything else, I literally slept from the time I got home till about the next morning. I'm really looking forward to being done with this. And that's kind of the reason I'm still making this video. I decided halfway into it what I was trying to film, I wasn't going to. I wanted to give you kind of more of a realistic look of what's going on. Like I said, you see the highlights. You don't see what I'm actually doing during recovery. Like, for instance, the reason I went to the mall and kept bringing up the mall walker thing, I need to exercise more. And I haven't been allowed to exercise for a while because of my ear. Since my last surgery in 2017, I was told I'm not supposed to lift anything more than like 15, 20 pounds at all because I had a graft on my skull. I'd be lying if I said I followed that rule. I mean, heck, you guys saw the videos in the past, I hope. If not, like and subscribe. But I pretty much moved my mother and my aunt and our house all by myself to this current house. So instead of doing anything that's high packed as far as exercise goes, I wanted to go walk around the malls. He told me, you know, aerobics and walking, things like that's good. And it's still really hot here in Tucson. So I was like, all right, I'm going to go mall walk. So I have other things I want to do as well. So while I'm mall walking, I can do that. That's why I was like, why is there no mall walkers? I'm happy to see that it was there. And I did a couple laps around the mall while I was there. That definitely took a lot out of me. Not because of that being that much out of shape, but still the recovery mode. So I took a couple of days off of doing anything like that. However, we did order an exercise bike today, and that should hopefully be here in the next few days. So that way I can kind of watch TV while just doing easy aerobics and calisthenics, things like that, just to get the blood flowing. As far as the other reason I decided to keep making this video is, I know I'm the atypical person. Like, unless I absolutely have to, I'm not going to the doctor. Don't be like me. If you feel like anything's wrong, go get checked out. Because just getting on track is being no fun. And what I've dealt with this last year kind of has been no fun. Like, for instance, if I told you guys everything that was going on, well, I'm sure many of you already stopped watching, but a lot of you, more of you would stop watching. I started losing feeling in my toes like a year ago. Now, am I completely numb? No, but it's getting that way, which is one of the main reasons I decided to bring it up before my surgery so they can test my blood sugar. Because I haven't had a primary care physician for a long time because let's just call it what it was. I couldn't be bothered to find one because I felt like nothing was truly wrong. At least I convinced myself nothing was truly wrong. And here we are. So if nothing else from these videos, and I swear this will be one of the last ones where I really just talk about it for a while. Because I have some ideas coming up that'll be fun and entertaining involving it. Get yourself checked, please. If you're not doing it for me, do it for all those people around you, your friends, family, loved ones. Just get yourself checked. And I'm lucky where I'm still relatively younger and healthy, that hopefully I'm going to get this under control. And I've already, in the 2 days I've been doing the insulin stuff, I've already dropped like 40 points on my blood sugar stuff. Because I was 260 in the hospital. I was 220 before my surgery. And then I was 202 my first night after seeing my doctor. And this morning I was at 160. And I'm eating right, doing all the stuff I'm supposed to, the walking around the mall. It takes a lot out of me. I feel like I'm getting pain right now just sitting here. Get yourself checked. Thank you for watching. We're going to cut it here. My next video, we're going to talk about those Govee lights. So if that's something you're interested in, coming soon. I actually already put up the lights and filmed it. In fact, sneak preview right here. Doesn't that look cool? I can't wait. We haven't really watched a movie yet with it. I can't wait. Hopefully something pretty good pretty soon. Thanks for taking another ride with us. Let's take another ride again soon. I just got the kids to sleep. Now it's time for my insulin, a snack, because I'm supposed to eat a snack during it, and time for bed. Bye-bye, everybody.